Let's be real. Going through a breakup is one of the toughest things we experience. But sometimes the hardest part isn't even the breakup itself. It's that little glimmer of hope that sticks around afterward, the one that keeps you stuck, waiting, and wondering. Today, we're going to talk about why that hope can be a trap, and more importantly, how to finally break free.
Does this feel a little too familiar? Your mind just keeps going back to them, right? You find yourself replaying old conversations, looking for little clues you might have missed, all while holding on to this quiet hope that maybe, just maybe, things will work out. If you're not in your head right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and we're going to figure out how to escape it.
You see, this is way deeper than just missing someone. What we're really getting into here is something called emotional dependency. It's when your happiness, your sense of self-worth, heck, even your vision for the future, is completely tangled up with what another person does or thinks. You've basically handed over the keys to your own inner peace.
So, what does this actually look like day to day? Well, it's that constant loop of thoughts about them. It's the regret that plays over and over in your mind. It's that sneaky, hidden hope for their return that stops you from actually moving forward. And when all your energy is pointed at them, guess what happens? Your own personal growth just stops. You're completely stalled out.
Okay, so this really boils down to two different paths you can take right now. On one side, you've got the trap. That's where you're focused on them coming back, you're waiting for some kind of miracle, and you're pretty much giving them all of your power. But then, there's the path. And that's about focusing on your growth, really understanding your feelings, and taking your focus back where it belongs, on you. It's a choice between waiting for someone else or finally choosing yourself.
Look, moving from the trap to the path, it takes more than just a few gentle suggestions. It calls for a real decisive strategy. The source material for this explainer calls it dependency surgery. I know, it sounds intense, right? But the idea is that you have to make clean, precise cuts to finally set yourself free. So this surgery has 5 key steps. First, we have to cut the fantasy that's keeping us hooked. Then we need to grieve for real, without that hope getting in the way. After that, it's all about reclaiming your power, shifting to a zero-focus policy on them, and finally, redefining what it is you think you're missing. Let's jump into step 1.
All right, step 1. This is about making a really important distinction. The physical relationship might be over, but for so many of us, the mental relationship just keeps on going. We keep them alive in our heads, playing out what-if scenarios and imaginary conversations. And that is where the real battle of letting go is fought.